The Texas legislature is about halfway over, and this week we saw signs that Senate budget writers may be willing to spend more money than their counterparts in the House. As promised, HB 1 excludes any new taxes and rainy day funds. How lean is it? $164.5 billion over the next 2 years, 12.3% less than the current biennium. That's for all revenue from the state and federal government. If we just look at general revenue, the proposal cuts taxpayer spending by 5.4%, $82 billion to $77.6 billion. Pitt says that bare-bones budget reflects the will of the House, especially among newly elected members.
They feel like they were elected to make cuts, and this accurately reflects what their constituents want.
House Democrats simply don't have the numbers to fight HB 1, to raise revenue, or to withdraw additional rainy day money.
We're instead sitting with a huge pot of money in the bank while we're laying off teachers. Doesn't make sense to me.
On Thursday, Democratic Representative Mike Villarreal pointed out the possible consequences for Texans, a loss of 271,756 jobs in 2012 and another 335,244 in 2013. That's a 1.9% cut, followed by a 2.3% decrease in the workforce.
I would hope that the Senate does better. I believe as a state we can all do better than this budget.
Meanwhile, the Senate is working out its own version of the budget. So far, they've restored some funding for health services. On Wednesday, several senators unveiled a plan to put $6 billion back into the public school budget. What that means, House Bill 1 cuts education by $8 billion, the Senate version by $4 billion.
We're also working to give local school districts the necessary tools to preserve teaching jobs and the great teachers that we have in the state of Texas.
Bottom line, both chambers are making significant cuts. It's just the Senate's cuts may not be as severe, and the more conservative House may not be willing to meet them halfway.
There's a lot of members of the House that this is as far as we can go.
The House is scheduled to vote on their budget bills by the end of next week. In Austin with your Capitol Buzz, I'm Ton Tan with the Texas Tribune.